After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. It's the NBA playoffs. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action here in this game 2. Guys, 76ers pretty much in control here, it would seem.
I just really like what we're seeing from a defensive standpoint, forcing a lot of turnovers with those quick hands.
Yeah, those active hands, Greg, have produced a number of steals early. They've been very aggressive.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Antetokounmpo is out there with Marcus Morris. Then it's Carter Williams. Then it's Jabari Parker. And it's Bradley in at the two-guard spot. Here's Carter Williams following the basket by Freak. Count it, and the 76ers lead has been cut to just 11 on the basket from Bradley.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
Carter Williams kicks to Morris. Okafor grabs the miss.
Well, they've only got a slight edge in rebounding when you look at the numbers, but it certainly feels a lot bigger than it is.
Yeah, the score has a lot to do with that. Their overall effort and execution has been elite. Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Parker drives in, and that one's good. Parker's got his second basket of the night.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
Pass to P. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. That's good. P's got 4 this quarter. Bucks trail by 13. Bradley dishes to Morris. Got a piece of it. Parker passes to Bradley. And it's good on the assist by Parker. And that's now 10 points for Avery Bradley.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Noel takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Noel's got the lead up to 13 now for the 76ers. During this break in the action, let's take a look at the NBA's top shooters from the regular season.
Checking in for the 76ers.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Carter Williams kicks to Bradley. And it's rebounded by Covington. Covington's got his 3rd rebound tonight. And that one's good. And now 24 points for Freak.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Carter Williams. Back to Antetokounmpo. 5 on the clock. Here's Bradley. No good with the triple.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Milwaukee, no good that time either.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's P. Again, Philadelphia.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Morris with the bucket.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
The feed now to Okafor. Here's Covington. 11 points in the game. Now Bradley. And it's Carter Williams in the corner. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. And the wing jumper offline. Philadelphia leading by 18. Covington passes to P. Covington with the bucket. Covington's got 13.
That's leadership. Really, really valuable to have someone who can just take charge like he has.
Well, there's a certain amount of confidence you have when the ball is in his hands at that end of the floor right now. I mean, he just gives you a sense of calm and confidence because of how good he is. It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
Inside, here's P. Again, Philadelphia.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense.
Now here's Carter Williams. And that one's good. Carter Williams has got his second bucket. Here's the lob to the hoop. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
You know, that's hard to explain that play. I mean, I guess I thought he had more room than he did.
Carl Landry's checked in for Okafor. Bucks trail by 20.
Okay, Philadelphia, let's give a hand to your own Sixers dancers.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Thanks, Kevin. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over that last break. He made no mistake that their plan was to run their offense through Morris. Coach is looking for him to take on a lot of responsibility when they've got the ball, to be a leader at the offensive end. Being in the position they're in, probably a smart move to go to the clipboard and switch things up while we're still in the first half. Kevin?
And thank you for that, Doris. P. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And I like the job they've done with working the basketball. They've been moving and getting quality shots.
And, Greg, their field goal percentage reflects that. I mean, they've been the much better team shooting the ball. And you know me, shooting percentage, always a function of shot selection.
The 76ers leading by 20. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
Boy, the pass there floated up to the precise spot where it needed to be.
And no messing around in the finish, huh? He powers it through.
Sure didn't waste any time there.
And, guys, that's an alley-oop I guarantee you we'll be seeing on the highlight reels for the next few days.
And the foul called on Freak. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Bucks with some changes. Greg Monroe, he's checked in for Marcus Morris. And Jared Bayless subbed in for Bradley. Lets a floater go. And Bayless with the basket, the assist from Carter Williams. Bayless has got 6 points. Philadelphia's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly.
And that's really the change in our game. It's the overall athletic ability. I love those point guards that can throw it down.
Well, you've talked about that. That's a dose of the modern NBA, Greg. That kind of aerial ability isn't limited now to just the front court anymore.
That's exactly right.
You know, I look at it this way, guys. It seems to me there are more high flyers at guard than anywhere else in the league these days.
The 76ers leading by 20. Outside Landry. To the inside. Here's P. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
And really something that the defense has to address.
Jody Meeks, he's checked in for the Bucks. Wennington comes in for Carter Williams. Here's Wennington. Fires from deep. That's good. 6 points for him.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
P passes to Smith. And B the screen. And the pass to P. No good off the back of the rim. Bucks trail by 20. That's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession.
Bucks ball.
Oh, this can't happen.
Milwaukee has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Bayless's shot is off. The 76ers leading by 20. P. Milwaukee with the rebound. Monroe's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Wennington passes to Bayless. And Greg Monroe with the slam.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
Well, they're not afraid to just let it fly from here. They didn't have as much success in the first quarter, but with this lead, they're looking to extend it with the three-point shot.
Here's Wennington. He has 6. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession.
This can't happen. Hold on, what?
Grant, he's checked in for the 76ers.
Jeremy Grant.
Here's Parker. Landry grabs the miss.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
And so it's Milwaukee now. Following the miss by Freak, dishes it to Bayless. Stolen by Grant. Now the 76ers on the break. There's the steal. Here is Bayless, covered by Smith. Bayless the pass to Wennington. That's good, and so Bayless with the assist. He's got 8.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. No good from P.
Oh, boy, that would have been a nice alley-oop.
Boy, really liked the thought on that play, but didn't quite get it executed. Almost made a spectacular play.
Here's Wennington. He's got 8. Let's go. And there's a whistle that goes against Greg Monroe. That'll be his second foul of the game. The 76ers making a switch here. Noel's checked in. The 76ers leading by 19. To the middle. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here is Bayless, covered by Smith. Wennington. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
Noel, a screen on Parker.
Boy, the prettiest play in basketball to me. Executed to perfection.
I don't think you're going to get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
No doubt about it, unless you're the donkey. Because if you're the dunker, it's great. I don't necessarily appreciate somebody slamming one on the top of my head.
Well, you got to get out from under the hoop if you want to stay away, if you want to stay out of the poster. Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Bayless the pass to Wennington. Here's Monroe.
That's a walk.
And it's Noel with the rebound.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it, and they've looked terrific in transition today. That's had a lot to do with their success.
Boy, it certainly has. I mean, they've done a really good job recognizing anytime they've had the numbers advantage, and then they've taken advantage. We've seen it time and time again here.
To the paint, and it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Number